Hello and welcome back to another episode of Xcom 2 Long War of the Chosen. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the Long War of the Chosen legendary Ironman playthrough with Operation Bone Face. An ambush for a Advent troop column means we can kill Advent, reduce the enemy strength and get corpses in return. That's win-win-win in my book. We are fighting against the Archon King though, so we got to be a little bit careful. Didn't bring a Psy operative, which is a bit of a shame, but since two of the alien rulers are now down, the Archon King is really the last one, the last man standing. So Paladin, Darkrai, Euler, Wurtz, Bearcat, and this is funny because it's two times Darkrai, Azizalk and Azizal. The brothers are trying to get the Archon down. Let's go. Alright, landed. So let's take a good look. All we need to do is kill everyone. It's sometimes easier said than done, but I think we're going to do a good job.
Just got hot in here.
I like the street scene here. That surely will make for a good firefight, right? Putting those on high ground who hopefully will deal the most damage, and the rest in low ground. And Igor moves over here. He's going to be our front line. Oh, that's a beefier pack than expected. Oh wow. Could hit all of them as a starter with an extra explosion. Hard to argue with that. Yeah, let's go. Good hit. I think that's a relatively clear kill. Apparently one damage too little. Good, got a massive Archon to deal with. And or a sectoid commander. I think we're just going for the Archon for now. Unfortunately, two grazing shots. We're not dishing out as much damage as I had hoped we would. Wurtz moves to the front line, fortification into rapid deployment. We know that there are two of them right in there. That will at least disorient the Codex. Taking out the mech, good job. The Archon continues to be a bit of a wild card here. High ground wouldn't be too bad in order to hit the Archon. Unfortunately, we can't afford going there. Our weapon is really not that great. Yeah. A little bit of extra damage. Not really something to write home about.
Come on, stay with me.
Archon took a good hit. It's a question, the age-old question, do we want to get the Archon or the Viper? Viper has a nice little sniper there, so that'll hurt.
Going hot. Copy that.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the Archon down. No clever way once that sniper did not get death from above to really deal with the Archon.
Watch the flanks! I'm taking fire!
I'm all right.
I could have played that overall a little bit better. But let's go for the sector commander. Unfortunately, just another grazing shot. We're a bit unlucky today.
Moving to position.
Azizal Darkrai could take out that sector commander. Good, he's not doing anything next turn. Perfect.
Alright, I'll go.
Moving to full cover. And I specifically want to make sure that the Andromedon does not hurt us. Get the Archon. Problem solved.
Thousands to go. On reserves!
Out of curiosity, there is no spot where we have a where the Archon could not see us. Gotta deal with that thing sooner than later.
Solid copy.
What we can do is we can move to here, take out the Archon for a round, or in this case a round and a half. Even a grazing shot would be okay. Unfortunately, we don't even get that.
You can't handle me.
Gotta steady our weapon.
Ready to go.
Alright, Codex no longer is disoriented, therefore Sonic Bomb will fully hit us. I simply accepted that as a reality when I noticed we couldn't kill it.
Locked and loaded.
Good, that's outside of the Psionic Bomb and should kill.
Okay, so I got one. It's over here.
Alright, since the Andromedon is stunned, it does not benefit from cover. And therefore we should be able to shred it.
Get it together.
Super good shred, Syken.
Running low.
Matter of fact, one of the best shreds that I've ever seen.
Looks like one of them came back for more.
Okay, perfect time
Out this time.
to get busy, as they say.
To take this thing down once and for all, Commander. Let's get it done.
Free fortify. Let's hit the Archon. That will trigger an action from him, but that's okay. 25 Deadeye. Almost will force him to take his retreat. Out of curiosity, I think we should actually just go for mech dumping. Yep, he is going to retreat.
We've seen them try that before. Don't let it get away.
We don't have the firepower to kill it, so might as well let it get away.
I'm going.
Could have dealt a bit more damage, but I actually had my reasons not to, because we're in the open with Azizal, Darkrai, and I don't like that. Paladin gets an 8 protocol.
Headed there now.
And we're moving up. Andromedon will get 1 turn. Potentially is going to use it for his acid glob. I provoked that by moving close enough, and we're seeing blazing pinions. Yeah, maybe I could have dealt a little bit more damage.
Okay.
Moving into cover. Andromedon really needs to die. There cannot be any excuse at this point not to get it down.
Training ammo fast. Locked and loaded.
What's over there?
Body shield. Can hit the Archon, but that's about it. What we do want is to actually hit the Andromedon, right? Right. That'll trigger death from above if we're lucky. But unfortunately it's not injured enough, so could take the safe route and just stun it again. Might be the right call here. We don't have any time pressure. It won't retaliate and we good. Time to focus on the Archon.
Target's still up.
Solid miss.
I'm running low on ammo.
Are you telling me we can't see the Archon no matter how hard we try? That seems very unlikely to me, but apparently it is the case.
We will overcome.
One movement, Bearcat moves a second time, taking the time to reload. And let's just try to kill that Archon, or at least injure it as much as we can. Nice little crit. Euler's really doing work this mission. Fantastic. Reloading. Can't kill it, so let's suppress it. That at least will give it a malice to its own attacks. Nice little hit. Uh-oh.
They're on the move. They got me.
Well, dang it.
Close to the heat.
That's a very likely kill. Okay. Of course. Of course.
I hope it's worth it.
Words begins to move up for the 1500th time. This mission is already dragging out longer than it needs to.
Get in the water here.
Let's get that Archon. Finally.
There you go. Death in the water here.
We got a full another turn of this thing being out of commission.
Already there. Double time.
Euler uses it in order to get a better aiming spot. Why is it 4 rounds, dude? 4 rounds. Why is it no longer stunned? I feel betrayed.
Getting a little too warm over here. Reloading.
Good, that should trigger death from above. Into definitely more damage.
Happy now?
And there we go. What a slog.
I can handle that.
Darkrai moves up. And our only medkit is being used.
Rock and roll.
The other Darkrai begins to move up here. Darkrai brothers.
Will do. I'm on it.
Overwatch. Okay, there is just one more pack left, and this here is already a quite difficult mission, I might say. Let's take this here as high ground.
I'm going.
Ola moves into full cover
Reloading.
and just reloads for now.
Beat to beat.
Got it.
Double time.
Moving,
Copy that.
moving, and moving.
Flash.
So I need another turn to just get back into a solid placement. This here is a bit all over the place, and I don't like it.
I'm all over it.
Yeah, good question. I think Vort's going to stay up there as well.
Done.
We move to here
I'm going.
and here.
Got it covered.
Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Definitely reload because the shotgun was empty. Almost empty. 2 shells left. And now we can slowly advance.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Dash it.
But we're trying to move to that balcony.
What's over there?
And our cry down here
I can handle that.
just stays a bit in the background.
Scanning. Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's do this.
Come get some.
Okay, we have no idea what we're fighting against. And that's never a great sign.
I've got eyes on that big troop.
Well, I guess on the positive, we now do have an idea what we're fighting against. On the negative, it's a pack of 5. Really? Can't rush them. Let's start with seeing whether or not we can eliminate one of them. Would be great if we could just get the trooper, but 60% isn't the greatest of odds. Nope.
Enemy is still up.
Can't even rush them. Our flashbang barely, and I'm really talking about ever so slightly, is capable of reaching them. Can we hit 3? We can hit 2. Well, that's not really a fantastic flashbang. Alright, 2 of them down. Not great either. 50-50 to kill the Advent Grenadier. I think Bearcat definitely needs 8 protocol. Aziza could theoretically move up to here. Well, that's a really decent piece of cover.
Orders
Won't be able to use any of our fire, at least not anytime soon, but we are at least flanking. That's a good chance that this guy dies. Or that we're completely whiffing the shot and then nothing happens. If I put in dedication, it's still not good enough. I'm getting nowhere near as close as I need to in order to get these guys down. Could get to here into full cover though. Look,
got you now.
sometimes repositioning is as good as it gets, right? 50.
Sleep tight.
Okay, that takes out one more. Let's try to kill him.
You can't handle me.
Alright, down to 4. Not great.
I'm on it.
Not bad either. 2 of them are taken, 3 of them are taken out, so we're fully disabled or partially disabled. So we're really just looking at this guy and to...
Looks a little ugly.
How? That's full cover. See, that's one of the things that I really don't understand. We're in full cover over here. And we're still getting hit.
Aye, aye.
Good. Moving up. This officer needs to die. Luckily for us, once we are close, the damage is really going to start adding up. And we might need to area suppress, so I wouldn't want to do that right away. Continuing with the Vanguard. Mainly because these guys are really tough. Okay, we could get both of them with the flashbang. I still think we might want to take that as an opportunity.
Whatever you say.
Moves up. Good, even with a grazing shot, we did take away his armor. That's a 50-50 on a kill. Alternatively, I could reduce the aim of these 2 clowns, leaving one of them still very much well and alive. Very low chance to kill him immediately. Could continue to suppress him. And that might be the right call here. 2 of them disoriented, 1 suppressed.
They're all over me. That all you got?
That's unfortunate.
That was close.
That could be a decent kill.
Okay, so I got one.
Might as well mark this guy, because he is a threat. We don't have flush anymore.
I'm ready.
But we could move up and burn both of them.
Moving on target location. Burn him out.
That's a no-brainer, at least in my book. Yep, so that takes both of them out for another turn, which is all we need in order to actually get these guys down.
Roger that.
Because screw them.
X-ray down.
All right, I'll go. Barely a hit.
Yeah, they are super tanky.
Ready to engage.
Unbelievable. Good, maybe the fire will get him.
Seems doable.
Or maybe our 30% shot. Well, there we go.
Not too shabby.
That's it, right? Oh. Right? Come on, game. Another pack? Really?
And loaded. Good to go. Object captured.
Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Ready to go.
Reload it.
Let's rock. Let's on my way.
Overwatch.
Come get some.
Lots of Overwatch. I don't even know what to say. I was under the impression we're done. But apparently that has been a very, very wrong impression.
Got it. Got the goods.
Another 5-person pack of Advent. That would be very, very bad. We're out of flamethrower action, so that's no longer an opportunity. Wards has nothing as well.
I'm going.
But might as well be the frontliner because she still has ablative hit points.
Here I come.
Same deal with Bearcat. Darkrai on the other hand
Problem, boss.
takes the high ground.
Moving to Overwatch. Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay.
Advent forces on the ground.
Wow, another pack of 5. I wonder at which point the game decided that this needs to completely get out of hand. Really. What a crazy amount of enemies, right? Right, folks? Gotta deal with these guys. And there's the Berserker. Berserker has already moved up. Fabulous, as they say. Fabulous. High ground isn't the worst idea. The other option is right down here. Berserker standing right there. I need to get the Viper somehow. I think out of all of the not so great options, this one here is one of the better ones actually. Come on.
Missed. Target's still up.
Is it clear?
Moves into cover. Fortify. That, and let's try to shred him a little bit. That's not bad. At least we took out some of the armor. High ground. The Viper is difficult to hit. Can't really get to it. Berserker on the other hand almost down. So you're telling me there's no way to reach that Berserker?
Rolling.
I do have an idea. How about flushing out that shield bearer? Nope. The idea sucked. It didn't work. Shield bearer wouldn't die. That puts Euler into an uncomfortable position. We can take out the Berserker 100%. And we should do that.
What's over there?
It sucks to waste turns. But it sucks even more to get chewed up by a Berserker. like high ground, but I don't like half cover.
I'm going.
So we're going into full cover. We do have a solid position. They shouldn't be able to do a whole lot. Now they are shielded, so we need to deal with a shield bearer, and that remains to be an issue.
Thank you, body armor.
Hit and slither. Cheeky little thing. We're moving up. Time to get rid of all of those extra hit points. Nice little removal, but still not dead.
I can handle that.
Moves up. Hopefully this is the kill that we're looking for. No, not really.
Connect. All right, I'll go.
Took a while to flank everyone.
There you go.
Good, shields removed.
What's over there?
Some damage, but certainly not a kill. Not yet.
Closing on target position now.
Not great, but they are not triggering Overwatch. So
Weak hit.
down to so little hit
We're
points.
trying ammo.
The Viper is an absolute menace to society. It has full cover and it's in such a poor position. Like I said, it doesn't trigger Overwatch, elsewise I would just go here and call it a day. But that's not good enough. This here maximizes our chance to actually hit it. It's a strange position. It's 100% disorient, which we might use, but at least after a while, we had 3 like 30% shots and most of them missed, so at some point you gotta hit one, right? There are the zombies. Look,
Good to go.
this Viper cannot be allowed to live.
There you go.
That's 100% kill. Death from above, and I can use that in order to hand over actions.
Solid copy.
or take a shot myself. Come on, crit. There we go. That's my boy. Bearcat is better off not being too close to them. This here maximizes his chance to hit.
Gonna need to reload soon. Whatever you say.
We're continuing to flank in the most disgusting angles possible.
That won't do it.
No. That unfortunately was not good enough.
Locked and loaded.
Overwatch. And Overwatch. Sometimes you just can't get them.
Enemies on the move! I need a med kit here!
But it is interesting, right? So he sacrificed all of that in order to get to this position, just to get a shot in, knowing fair well that he's going to die. Okay, little, please tell me that that was it.
Secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
By the way, how's that not a difficult mission? Because my main gripe with this mission is every single pack was 5 to 8 enemies of size and just a lot of hit points. I mean, I get it, it's end game long war, sure. We also did have a little bit of a weapon problem. Also, okay, all of that granted, but still, high defense, high hit point targets, and then massive packs. Alright, Hunter's Instincts. We still have a couple of points until we get level. That one here isn't bad, but that one is better. That's not bad either. All three here are good, which is why they are so late in the tree. What a train wreck of a mission. Feels like the latest missions are all quite difficult. I need to upgrade the weaponage. Edgar Allan Poe has just started. Let's take a look at the next rookie. The next rookie, we got a ranger training, and you do have decent aim, quick feet, K mobility. I think we're going to make you any type of shooter, in this case gunner. New Mexico, thank you. Start recruiting.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Yeah. Got a nice little stat boost. I like that.
Available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
Good. Resistance contacts wouldn't be bad, but I think we have enough. We got more training. Well, that's not bad either. More dodge. I have a general idea who's going to take that. Let's see how good 100 dodge is on a Templar in Long War. Dodge has been a bit nerfed, so it's not always grazing hits, it's just downgrading shots. But Hawkbite already has a lot of defensive abilities. So, hack the hidden resistance computer, intel package. Now that's definitely a mission that we can take with kind of the leftovers of the high level teams, the individual agents, so to speak. So we had a Shinobi here, Reaper Shinobi, and Templar. That's a good core for a team. Let me find something. Alright, we jammed all of the onesies, the lone wolves, together, and they're going to do that mission.
I think you will find our results
Nice. Assassin's weapons. Arashi and the katana. Thankfully that is done. So, Berserker Queen, super quick. Autopsy for her suit. And despite having so many people that are currently injured, I think we're still better off just making contact. Cool. Ripper got his training done. And whom are we going to take into the next training? Clearly not Johnny 5, because we don't want him to lead the prime team. Ataxia we could do, but he really is doing something else, as in helping newbies. So it is Wilson the second. Very good. So many things are always happening at the same time, right? And then we're being interrupted by plenty of extra missions. So that's 313 with a relatively moderate baseline. Are we sinking in all of our intel or some of our intel to do that? Potentially not. This here, on the other hand, is a super easy mission that we're going to do in a second. Let's see. Imperial Fists have assaulted that HQ almost completely. I think once the HQ is done, the missions perish automatically. So this is a great mission to get enemy material, but at the same time it's not going to happen because we're going to run that one down and then the area is liberated, so missions are gone. Sucks, but I think it is what it is, really. This here, on the other hand, is annoying because I would like to get this area under control, but with Vigilance 12 we're running a very, very tight margin. 13 intel, and why wouldn't we detect this one here earlier? 312. When we're there, it's 39. It's actually not a trivial decision. It's just barely on the edge of being feasible. Could take the Grey Knights into it. 4-man squad. Look, at worst we're losing a couple of hours of scanning. Let's move there and try to see if we can get it done. Well, I think we can actually get it done very, very well. Alright, let me figure something out. Alright, we just went in with 4. That's still okay, I would say.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Might be able to pull this one off. We're still fighting against a relatively high baseline, but it's 4 Grey Knights, so that should be okay. Got an HQ assault down here, which is going to happen in the next episode, so we're not going to do anything else this episode. And too bad that that smash and grab mission will go away, but on the flip side it will disappear and will make room for another mission that can spawn. At the moment, recruiting, so North America is just trying to get their act together. We are having intel here, so I'm trying to move to West Africa and try to liberate that. All of this area is already liberated. We got hopefully a liberation starting here. I think this here is a liberation as well. So these 2 would start to liberate. And here we're still recruiting, which sort of sucks, but it is unfortunate. You need enough resistance operatives in order to actually do something meaningful, which is the whole reason why we're not seeing more missions coming in, because this area here is recruiting and these 2 are recruiting. So Evan is having operations in these areas, but we can't really counter them. Okay, it is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one and see you all in the next episode. Take care and bye bye.